Hey guys, Drew Rich got Bulletproof Saws and BLUESAWS.com. Hope everybody's doing all right. Oh, let's see if I can get down here without tripping. Just made the video on the stock Walbro that I was having problems with, and went through and watched that video, but how to eliminate the bypass, governor, however you want to say it. And I thought that was running pretty the way I think it should run. So I told you we got the Walbros for the 366 Pros, 6 months ago. So we've been using them and I didn't have any problem with them. I didn't have to eliminate the governor. I got to figure out what phrase works for that, but you know what I'm talking about if you watch the other video. So I actually found one of the old ones that we were selling. I had it set off to the side. Luckily, sometimes me setting things off to the side helps. Thought I sold out of them, but I actually had it. So I grabbed it and I put it on the saw and it tunes just about right. Now here's the funny thing, and I'm going from memory here, so don't trust it 100%, and I'm gonna have to verify this. I'm pretty sure I took those Walbros, I put them on the old version of the 366, and it tuned just fine. Interesting. So this whole thing is like a mystery, Scooby-Doo. I could really do without mysteries. So anyhow, I throw it on this saw, I start it up, tune it, and it's tuning pretty darn close to what I think. The high is only 3/4 of a turn out. With a broken in saw, I'd expect that. I wouldn't expect that with a brand new saw. It seems a little bit turned into me. All the carbs are different. Sometimes you got to tune them different. Settings aren't always the same. Pooh, gnats. The gnats are getting me. I think I just ate one. Anyhow, so the thing is, having done a million Farmertec 660s, they all tune just about dead on the same. And each mod makes the changes to that carb just the same. The 372s, once you put the Walbro on it, they all tune pretty much the same. You start doing mods, they still tune the same. If you do the mod and I do the mod, they're not drastically different is what I'm getting at. That being said, this being a 3/4 of a turnout on the high seemed not right to me. And from what I remember, I thought, and maybe I was wrong, and this is what I have to verify, with the old 366 or OEM 361, it would be closer to 1 turnout, maybe a little bit under 1, but somewhere about there. So I was just surprised that this was 3/4 out. But the big thing is, I didn't have to eliminate that bypass on it. It just ran. So before I came out here, and I was only blipping the saw over there, I could be wrong when we put it in the wood. What I did was I opened up the carb and I verified the jet, and it's the same, labeled 50 jet. All right, the jet looks, I didn't measure it, but the jet looks the same, the carb looks the same, the inside. From the 5-minute look, it looks like exactly the same carb. So was that original carb a problem and it was a fluke or not? I'm not sure. Now I have to get more carbs, try out some more. So I guess the point of this is if you got a 366 Pro, first off, you brought it from the wrong person if you didn't buy it from me, but that's another thing. The next thing is, if you're having a problem tuning it and getting it to lean out, you could do the bypass. I can make a video on it. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do it. I did it with solder. Somebody else might do it different. I think you could probably do it with super glue or JB Weld. You might be able to do it with a fuel resistant sticker for all I know. You probably could. So there's probably a few ways you can do this. So if you're interested and it's a problem, maybe I'll make a video on how you do the bypass. Maybe my buddy Mr. Morgan might do it, so I'm not going to step on his toes if he's looking to do the video. What else? I'm actually somewhat dumbfounded, guys, because I hate to think that the first pro that I started playing with had a problem with the carb, and this is just an isolated incident. I don't know. I don't have that happen a lot. And I think the worst part of it is these are super nicely made saws. You already know I love the 366s. I love them. And the fit and finish on it is fantastic. I don't know what else might be changed in it because I haven't gotten into it, but it's really, it feels good. The plastics feel like everything feels good about this saw. So I want it to be right, and I want it to be a big seller for Farmertec. I really do. I just like everything about it. And I'm not a big carbon fiber guy. It's not the carbon fiber. I kind of almost wish it wasn't carbon fiber, but you can just feel it. It's a nice saw. They're getting, overall, the quality is just going up for Farmertec, and that thrills me. Talking too much, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to run this. I'll make a couple cuts, and we'll see if I'm out to lunch or not. Guys, I think that worked as good as the one I did the bypass trick on. Didn't have to do it. I'm not sure. And again, these videos are just showing you my thinking process as we go through this stuff. And I go through a lot of Farmertec parts from Asia, the whole nine, and I play with them. I don't always have the time to do everything. I'd like to be able to do more, but I also have to ship your orders and answer your questions, so I don't have as much time as I'd like to do it. I'm trying to make some more time. I don't know. Testing out this stuff before we sell it is important to me. I know a lot of guys don't care, and there's guys, they know every bit as much more than I do about saws. They don't care if it's tested. They'll do the testing themselves, but I think there's a lot of folks out there that like somebody to have gone through it, tell you what's good, what's bad, what to look out for, especially with a lot of, I'm going to say, bad information. And I know there's a lot of really bad information out there. I see guys, I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyhow, guys, trying to do the best I can for you. What I think my next test will be is to take the modded Walbro with the bypass cutoff, this Walbro, and put them on the old model 366 just to see if they tune different, because maybe my memory is not correct on that, and maybe it was leaner than I remember it being, and maybe I just don't remember how I had it tuned. It just doesn't stick out in my head that I had it tuned a little leaner on the carb than I expected, and I might have. I can't remember. It was 6 months ago, so it's hard for me to remember how I tuned a carb 6 months ago out of a million billion saws. Anyhow, guys, just talking out loud, probably talking too much as usual, because that's what we do. True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws, and BLUESAWS.com. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys.